All right, winding down 2025. A great year for wrestling, a great year for wrestling memories, and of course, a great year for action figures. And so I'm going to show you some of my newer figures that I got this year, starting with main event Jey Uso. I think this is the first one to have the Yeet shirt on it, but I had to get this because I was at Raw in Cleveland earlier this year. It was the night after, or 2 nights after, main event Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble, and had to have this figure to commemorate the fact that we were there yeeting along with him in Cleveland. And there's many more Yeet figures still to come, including his Royal Rumble figure, which I just saw is going to be out next year. If you watched last year's favorite figures, you know I had my Cody Ultimate, but I also said I had my eye on the re-release of the Torn Pec Cody Rhodes from Hell in the Cell. And man, this is just such an amazing figure. So glad I got to pick it up. I missed out on the first edition, but they're already having it reissued from the Vault series from Ringside Collectibles. So that was actually one of the first things I got in 2025, even though it came out last year. Took advantage of the end-of-year sales to pick up that one. Man, what a figure. The Dusty Rhodes Ultimate. I had a coupon, and I think this bad boy was on sale, and I just had to have it, man. Dusty Rhodes. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. This one has just been recreated in the LJN line, and also was a big rubber guy. I think this is it's kind of an amalgamation. This one comes with the cop hat, the policeman's hat that he stole from Boss Man, but it also lines up pretty well, I think, with the WrestleMania 6 match against Randy and Sherry when Dusty was teaming with Fleet Sapphire. Talk about a story for this one. This legend, he was even coming to Ashland, Kentucky and did a signing, and I needed to get my hands on this figure, so much so, me and my buddy Jeff were there breaking down the doors at 7 a.m. at Target when the Great Muta went on the shelf. I didn't get it signed. I didn't get a signed version of this one, but man, what a figure. Just from the soft goods to the boots and this amazing mask. Definitely an all-timer figure. Amazing detail on this one. The Great Muta. Several Muta figures this year, and if I'd have found the WWE Superstars one, probably would have picked that up too, but this Legends figure is just unbelievable. Had to have it. And speaking of the Superstars line, I mentioned in last year's video that I have a hard time turning these down when I see them on the shelves because I know not everybody can find them so easily, but this was the last one I bought this year, and I think it's me tapping out on this series. I love the Superstars, but man, it's just too hard to try to keep up with them. I am lucky to see them, but it doesn't mean I have to have every single one of them. And so Jake the Snake, he was here this year. Thought about getting this one signed. Kind of wish I would have, but I chose a magazine when he came to ASW. But man, this is a great figure. Perfect for this line. Very toyetic. And I do love this line. And I hate that I'm going to be tapping out altogether, but I think it's the most creative and the most toyetic line of recent memory. 3 more new figures to go from my favorite purchases of 2025. And this one, and again, shout out to my buddy Jeff Shirley, who spotted this one at Walmart, stashed it up on the shelf until we could make our way back over there. And the reason he didn't want to pick it up is because it is a little damaged here on the box. He knows how much I like my mint packaging. But this is the only time I've seen this figure then or since, and had to have it to commemorate his last year. The final time is now. Here's the transparent John Cena Elite Edition. I don't think I'll be opening at this, and I kind of just like the way it looks in the package. And this is the best one. This is my favorite one, I think, of the collector's edition. They're all sort of variations of the same figure as a lot of the Cenas have been, but this one completely and totally unique. And this figure probably came out last year as well, but took advantage of an online sale and had to, and I'm so glad I did. This is one of my favorite figures, not just of this year, but of all time. The big rubber guys. Macho King, Randy Savage. I think there's still some of these in stock. And like, if you're a Macho Man fan, you have to have this. This is just an incredible figure. Fits with the LJN line, but the deco is updated. It's so bright. It's so colorful. You've got the accessories. The crown is incredible. Look at the detail. You got on the back, you got the laces on the boots. This is just an incredible figure. Had to take it out of the package. It's worth reaching out and touching. The Macho King. Big rubber guys. And when I do my vintage figures, you're going to see the original Big Rubber guys from the LJN line. I have one figure in my classics that I'm going to review for you. But the Big Rubber guys themselves have returned. The LJN license is back with Mattel, and my buddy Tim came through just today as I'm taping this, just a few days after Cena's last match on Saturday night's main event. This is incredible, man. Just the sturdiness of this. It feels so heavy. You know, like they say, the King Kong Bundy, you could knock somebody out with this. This packaging is so sturdy. The thing is huge, and this is in minty shape. I'm not sure what to say about the package variations. You know, there's light blue, there's a darker blue. And if you see the photo that was sent to me of these guys on the shelf, you can clearly see the difference when they're next to each other. An insane figure, an all-timer figure, and I love that they're doing a mixture of classics and new superstars in this line. I'm not going to be a completionist on this. Behind me there, I've got my LJNs, my WCW OSF TMs, and I'm going to be adding a few Big Rubber guys, maybe some more LJNs, but this one was a must-have. Commemorating his final match, his final year. This was the year of Cena, and couldn't do without the transparent figure, and man, I just knew I had to have this one, and luckily my buddy got to it, brought it over. A little Target delivery right here on the east end of Charleston. So there you have it. Those are my favorite new figures of 2025. Let me know what you picked up. Did you have any of these? Are there any you wish you could have got? What'd you miss out on? Did you miss out on any figures? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm going to come back with another video, my favorite vintage figure purchases from 2025. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and come back next time and come see us at the matches.